Honorable Alain Wong, MSK Minister of Civil Service and Administrative Reforms and Minister of Environment, Sustainable Development and Disaster and Beach Management, the Chairman of the Civil Service College, Mauritius, Mr. Roland Dubois, Chantal Ibery, Independent Strategist and Facilitator for today's workshop, Mr. Javro, Senior Chief Executive of Ministry of Civil Service and Administrative Reforms, Board Directors of Civil Service College, Mauritius, Senior staff of ministries and parastatal bodies, directors and senior staff, union representatives, distinguished guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to you all and very good morning. Today's workshop marks yet another stepping stone for the Civil Service College Mauritius since we first launched our training courses on 16th November 2015. We have so far trained around 900 public officers in various fields such as customer care, leadership, stress management, writing skills for parliamentary questions, communication skills, among many others. This is our first workshop that we are organizing for senior officials, and we have the immense pleasure to have a well-reputed speaker in the name of Chantal Ibery, who is an independent strategist and facilitator. Today's workshop focuses on leadership, strategic thinking, and scenario planning, and I'm sure that many of you who are leading interesting various projects in the wake of the government's Vision 2030. The world is facing so many uncertainties and volatilities, such that rigorous planning is crucial for success. Hence, the need for scenario planning and the very importance of today's workshop. I now have the very pleasure to invite the Chairman of the Civil Service College, Mauritius, Mr. Roland Dubois, to address you. Thank you.
I'm sure the clap was for him, not for me. Honorable Alain Wong, Minister of Civil Service and Administrative Reforms and Environment, Sustainable Development, Disaster and Beach Management, Mrs. Chantal Ibery, Independent Strategist and Facilitator of today's workshop. Well, all protocol observed, I'm not going to read out the list of distinguished guests who are here. A good morning to you all. I have to confess, right at the outset, that I'm very excited this morning to be here, and this for two reasons. First, scenario building, I can tell you, has been at the back of my mind for quite some years now, since I met one Barbara, specialist in scenario building, in a HRD conference. I came to realize that it is such an important tool for all decision makers of Mauritius, both in private and public sectors. And today, we are launching a workshop on leadership and strategic thinking, where scenario building will be discussed, and you will learn about its importance and its tools that will help you in your strategic thinking. Secondly, as Chairman of the Civil Service College Board, the interest for the workshop from senior members of the civil service and parastatals has been beyond expectation. Indeed, we have had to plan for a second workshop, as we could not afford to satisfy that quest for knowledge and wisdom. So thank you, Chantal, for having kindly accepted to extend your stay for that unplanned additional workshop. In fact, she was supposed, I think, to leave on Friday morning or today's workshop, but now she's got another one on Friday. Now, I'm addressing all senior staff of the civil service and directors of parastatals. I would like to point out again that I'm very happy that you have responded positively to that training, to that workshop facilitated by the Civil Service College. The college has been given a mandate to help in the transformation of the civil service through required relevant training to all staff at all levels. In the 2014-2019 government program, the following sections emphasized the need to transform the civil service and define the role of the college as follows. Section 154 stipulated that government is committed to building a responsible and responsive civil service, and in this context, a series of cutting-edge measures will be implemented to bring about a transformational change in the civil service with focus on human capital development, streamlining of processes, and optimization of ICT. And Section 156 reads as follows. The Civil Service College will cater for the training needs of the public sector at large, including state-owned enterprises, and serve as a regional center of excellence in public sector management and governance. Now, you who are here, you who have the decision power to nominate your subordinates on training programs offered by the college, I would like to take this opportunity to make a special appeal to you to ensure that all of your staff have continuous learning in order to enhance productivity. I have no doubt that all of you in your different ministry and department, you've got your own priorities with piles of work to attend to, thereby finding it difficult to release staff for training purposes. However, together we have the responsibility to ensure that everybody in the service is properly equipped with the necessary competencies to deliver a service that exceeds expectations within reason. Let me remind you of the episode of the woodcutter as explained clearly. I'm sure many of you have read the book You Can Win by Shiv Carroll. Well, he mentions a woodcutter, called him John, who has worked for years for a company cutting wood. He never got a raise. And the company decided to hire a newcomer, Bill, who within a year got a raise. Evidently a raise in salary. Obviously, John was not happy and went to his boss and complained. Well, the boss told him that he has not his volume of work ever since he started, whereas Bill is more productive. So John went back and put in more effort, hitting harder and harder, but still wasn't able to cut more wood. So he went back to his boss and told him his dilemma. The boss told him to talk to Bill to see how he was doing it. Bill answered, after every tree, I take a break and sharpen my axe. So he told John, when was the last time that you sharpened yours? So here is the question addressed to you. When was the last time that your staff were given the opportunity to sharpen their mind? As Ramesh told you, we started training in November, and so far we've trained over 900. But we need to train much more, many more than that. Because they clear out of 85,000, God, so we need your help. So we need to respond to one of the requests of the PM in his Economic Vision 2030, which is to have a new mindset that focuses on national targets rather than on routine administrative jobs and be more productive. So do make sure to create a culture that encourages continuous learning and develops innovative leaders at all levels in your ministry, in your department, in your organization. Allow all, I say all, ALL of your staff to reshape their mind from time to time by allowing them, by releasing them, by sponsoring them to attend. And I can tell you, maybe Ramesh has not told that, you know, the training we offer is very cheap compared to what pertains in other training companies. And not only that, the training that we offer is tailor-made and competency-based. We don't want lectures. We're talking about competency-based training that suits your requirements. In the same context, we are working on another major project where we will design and deliver effective leadership development program with a view to contribute to the human resource transformation of the civil service of Mauritius as per Economic Vision 2030. More details will come at a later stage. But for today, I'm sure that Chantal will ensure that you leave here this afternoon equipped with new tools that would help you in your strategic thinking and decision-making process. So I would request that you participate actively. And to end, I would like to thank Minister Lewong, who has always given us his unflinching support to the college to ensure that the college evidently thrives ahead. And to you evidently for being here. I wish you a good day and a positive and interactive workshop. Thank you very much.